In today's interest rate markets, let's take a look at the 10-year note futures as they're trading higher today. 10-year note futures trading up to a 5-session or 1-week high, currently priced at 107.07, which is right at the top end of the range for today's price action as well. When we look at the levels, as we see staircasing higher really throughout the day today in the 10-year note futures. And driving factors, a couple of things influencing the market. Number one, it appears that the softening of the trade tensions, at least temporarily, has contributed to some buying pressure in other asset classes. Equity markets realizing a second strong day today. I think that's also moving into the Treasury markets as we're seeing buying pressure pretty much across the back end of the curve today, more so than the front, but continued buying pressure. Couple that with reduced inflation expectations now with some of these trade tensions temporarily coming out of the market. It does appear that inflation concerns have softened somewhat, and I think that's the other factor contributing to why we're seeing some higher price levels in the futures markets today. So that 10-year yield is down 8 basis points today to 431 basis points as we're seeing a shifting dynamic there. And the yield curve is flattening here today. Now, what is interesting is we did see the yield curve go out to, I believe, 67 basis points between the 2-year and the 10-year early this week. Now we're seeing it staircase lower. It's right around 52 basis points of positive yield right now. It did reach a 67 basis point spread early in the week. And that is really coming off of the highest level in over 3 years. So as we see the yield curve flattening here a little bit throughout this week, staircasing a little bit lower today, still holding on to a solid positive yield as far as the curve's concerned. But nonetheless, the shifting dynamic there today after reaching those better than 3-year highs in that 2-year, 10-year spread. And so higher prices, lower yields today for the 10-year as we're trading up to a 1-week high.